the taking of sand. Fireflies flicker, ominous light. Follow the buzzards into the night. Whispers of madness go through your head. The darkness consumes you, filling with dread. Wyndham's presence, a chilling embrace. Run from his grasp, there's no escape. Follow the buzzards, to the abyss they lead. Run, run, from the darkness you must flee. The fireflies guide you, beware of the unknown. In Wyndham's grip, your sanity's blown.
Tiffany Stratton, she's a queen, living life like a movie scene, with her spoken smile and a diamond gleam. Gotta make way, it's the Tiffy time team. Rocking the stage with a fierce attitude. She's got the moves, never in the mood to lose. Every step she takes, everybody starstruck. Tiffy's in the house, better brace for the floods. From the city lights to the shining stars, Tiffany Stratton's taking the world by storm. Put on your shades, 'cause she's burning bright. Tiffy time is here, she's gonna she's gonna.
Hello, and welcome to It's All a Work. This is the WWE Raw review. Earlier at 7:50, we did the Raw preview, and this is what we're trying to do for every single WWE event. To my side is Hanji Manji. Down below is our man Dreshin. I'm your boy Big T616. and we are just off of the heels, or on the heels, I don't know what the damn phrase is, of a 3 out of 10 Raw. In my opinion.
Damn. 3 out of 10?
Yeah, not really. 3 out of 10. I would honestly, if I was going to rate it, I would rate it probably a 5 or a 6. What do you guys think? What would you rate it out of 10?
5.
About a 5. It wasn't a particularly over the top one.
No. It just maintained the story. It was a maintained episode. So we'll go through most of what happened. Comment. We're gonna talk some shit. We are sponsored by Miralax. We're the boys who talk shit. Oh, by the way, I should say, before they hear this,
I would say
we're not
they gonna hate
sponsored
you.
by Miralax at all, and they'll probably sue us and cease and desist if I keep doing that. By the way, we are the boys who talk shit. Liquid Death. We're not sponsored by them, but we want to be.
This motherfucker just throwing sponsors like, you know what? Cool.
I didn't say.
Fucking Sony.
Sponsored by Five Guys. If you
Oh,
can see
shit.
that, yeah, there we go. Sponsored by Five Guys.
I thought we were about to be sponsored
No.
by KFC, but whatever.
Wow, racist.
Drash.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
have the monkey from last episode?
He's always right here.
Yeah, you need
Very
that.
good.
Yeah,
We might need it tonight.
clearly. Thought we'll go see
Alright.
some KFC. What kind of shit?
Well, at the top of the hour, we get Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez coming out. So, it's the time of year.
Did you say? Did you say Kellogg?
Who?
It sounded like you said Kellogg.
No, Raquel Rodriguez.
Kellogg Rodriguez. God damn.
So they come out.
About the same.
And honestly, the cool thing about this promo is that we're going to get straight to business, right? She gets out there, calls out Jade and Bianca, says, hey, look, know y'all are here. You know, I know you got some friends. Hey, we got some friends. Calls out Nia, Tiffany, and Candice LeRae.
See the camera start to shake.
They really should add some bass to her music, like, doom, doom, doom. Like, we need something. We need something to make life better. But they all come out, regardless of the fact that they were literally beating the shit out of each other 2 weeks ago at Crown Jewel. Now they're best friends.
So weird.
But Nia addresses that pretty quickly. Gets in the ring, looks at Raquel, she says, I don't like you. I don't not like you. I don't think about you. Says the same thing to Liv. And then she says, Jade, I hate you. Bianca, I hate you. Blah, blah, blah. They come out. Well, before they come out, I will say, Nia looks straight into the camera and says, Jade, Bianca, Naomi, I can't stop thinking about you. And the first thing I thought was, that's gay. You got chill. You're on the same brand. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I thought she wanted to eat him. She talking about something. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you. What you mean?
That's what you mean by that. So anyway, they're gonna come out. And immediately they get EO involved. They get in the ring and Liv says, hey, Matt's not math in here. You're missing a person. And this is the return of Rhea Ripley. This is what bumps it, in my opinion, from a 4 to a 5. She comes out in the face mask.
Her eye looks fucked. All right, let me just stop right here, because if you look, that makeup is on point for WWE. That eye look crazy as hell. You see the redness, and it's like her eye is going this way while looking this way. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Again, I think all of that's a work.
Yeah, it is.
But it looked good. It was a good look. It looked like she was effed up pretty bad. People online are saying that she's now in her face mask. Her face mask era. Apparently, a lot of good wrestlers like Cody have to go through a face mask era. So, whatever.
Still,
Raheem.
So
Right.
all Rhea
Raheem.
does, and Dresh, you messaged me saying you laughed your ass off with this. All Rhea does is walk down to the ring with a mic, get in there. She screams, "War Games!" Headbutts Liv. They fight outside, runs them off. Io hits an over the moonsault on the heel team, like all of the heel team. Nia, Raquel, Liv, Tiffy, Candice, they all leave. So it looks like we're getting the War Games match. Y'all called it. I didn't know if we were going to go that way, and y'all definitely called it. So, who wins this? Who needs to win more?
Ooh.
We're still missing one, just like the men's war game line. You got 4 on 5. The women are still missing their 5th, aren't they?
No, they got it.
No,
They got
it's
tonight
5
with
on
Rhea.
5. Yeah.
Oh, Rhea made
Io.
5. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I counted wrong. My bad.
It's all right. Counting's hard. So
I missed
okay.
Io.
yeah,
That's it. I figured you missed Io. Everybody misses Io.
I would say most people do miss Io, but she been turning
Even
heads, man. So I mean, then trust me,
Nah.
when Io gets in that cage, she gonna be doing some shit.
What you mean by that?
Whatever you
Yes,
think to
I
me,
did win,
All I'm saying is
'cause
watch her.
That headbutt didn't. That headbutt didn't stop at the head. Like, she drove her forehead through that woman.
Yeah. I
she
mean,
didn't pull that.
Rhea has definitely always been good at showing passion.
Rhea
Nice.
went forehead
Alright.
to chest on that one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, so whatever got Liv out the ring. Now, who needs to win this? I mean, you say we got 2 champions on the same side, this is new.
It's crazy.
It's new. So they clearly don't need to win it. I'd say probably Rhea needs to win this just because she's been out. They already fucked up her eye, so it's kind of she's not getting a title match anytime soon because I think Io's next in line. So
Yeah, so what?
You know what? I think Rhea may need the win, but I don't think they're going to give it to her because, I mean, look, you had the Terror Twins line that they tried to build that they dropped because the crowd just wasn't behind it. And as much as the crowd pops for Rhea, she's just there. She's turning into, at this point, she's just getting to where she's hurt more than she's in. And the crowd, they're not standing behind him, Yeah, they pop to see her. They love to see her. But who doesn't? She just... I don't think they're going to try and push another storyline for her for a bit. They're going to try and let it lay low and see if they can bring her back later with some more fire.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I think the only story right now is with Liv and Rhea, at least on the Raw side. I mean, you can try to kind of get Io in there, and you can try to kind of get Lyra, which we'll talk about a little bit later because she had a vignette tonight. But I mean, really, at the end of the day, your 2 biggest stars still are Liv and Rhea on the Raw side. It will be interesting to see who they put in Rhea's place, though, because the fact that Rhea's at War Games doesn't do much for kayfabe. So I kind of wonder what her role is going to be at War Games. Like, she's wearing the face
To
mask.
get hurt so they can pull her out of the stories altogether?
I mean, no, definitely not. I mean, they're definitely... I mean, maybe they'll... I can see them attacking her and making it look like she's injured. And then, she's not going to make it to War Games, and the last second she comes out. That's been like an oldie but a goodie that they've been doing since the very first War Games back in '92 or whatever. I can see him doing that. Like, Rhea's not going to make it. And then all of a sudden, when, when Liv's team is beating the hell out of the other team, Rhea comes out, saves the day, they win.
meh.
But yeah, I think it's going to, overall, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
I like what they did here with Rhea's return. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird timing. I think they should have just waited like another week or two, maybe. You know?
Maybe. Last second Hail Mary. Oh, we have Rhea. Boom. You know. Now there's no wait. There's, you know, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's just weird. Like you said, I agree with you. It's just, I don't think it's the right time.
So, but then we're going to get a Bloodline trailer after that that's going to prepare us for what's going to happen later on with Seth Rollins. We get another kind of like talk or whatever later on the night too with it. And that moves us on to Rey and Zelina versus Chad Gable and the prize you win from the Cracker Jack box.
Wait, time out. You call every dollar Cracker Jack prize?
Look,
yo, that's fucking wild. Cracker Jack prize.
Look, she's a little bulldog, man. She's like, I don't know. She looked pent up or something. I don't know, but she looked.
They both look pent up.
That's true. That's true. It looks like all they do 24/7 is push-ups and sit-ups and eat celery. Looks like that's just what they do. But whatever.
Stank.
Either way, first half of the match is good. I mean, Ivy and Chad, for all the roasting that we could do for them or to them, they both are insane athletes.
Yeah.
So they do very well the first half. They're actually in control a lot of the first half. The second half, after the commercial, is a little weird. So Gable ends up trying to stop Zelina Vega, right? And Tessitore says, "Oh, Gable almost got himself disqualified because he went in and grabbed Zelina's foot, right?" And then later in the match, we see Rey do a springboard plancha, or not springboard plancha, but we see Rey springboard Zelina to Chad, did the Hurricane Rana, right? And then the funniest part, in my opinion, is that Zelina holds the rope down for Ivy to go over, and Ivy's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna go through the middle. I'm still gonna go out the ring. I'm just gonna go my way." So I was like, "All right," and after
that, go over mid.
Nope.
What? Why?
Held that top rope down, went straight to the damn center. Whatever. Rey hits his little split-legged sit down on your move after the 619. And then after the match, Chad Gable starts slapping the members of American Made, getting them hyped up, and when they get pissed off, the brothers start fighting each other. And what is this? Like, the crowd was booing. The crowd was not feeling American Made at all. And I gotta tell you, it made me embarrassed to actually be a fan of theirs for a half a second. The whole slapping thing. Like, so what's this about? Have I missed something? Has this ever happened before? Because I don't think I've ever seen them do that dumb shit.
No, it's the visual of America. We slap each other when we get angry. That's how we get hype. That's America. That was red, white, and blue right there.
Look, mark my words right here now. American Made in 2025 are going to go face, and they're going to be like the biggest tag team by the end of 2025.
Better do something. That slapper shit was not it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I agree with that. But I'm telling you, they are going to end up being the biggest tag team by the end of 2025. And I got my reasons for it, but we're not going to go into all that because it's kind of wild. But it's about backstage WWE politics. I think that American Made is gonna skyrocket because of backstage politics. So we'll see. Now, something that I'm personally excited about, and I really want to dive into this. So I want to see what y'all think. We showed a commercial for the debut of the Hardcore Championship, the first night of Raw on Netflix. And they gave it to, what was his name? Travis Scott? Yeah.
Mhm.
So Travis Scott is now the inaugural hardcore champion. All right.
It's not right.
I don't know what Triple H has against Travis Scott because he's about to get his ass kicked.
You can,
He's
gonna
just
get
holding.
hardcore Holly out of retirement.
He's
Yeah,
holding
right.
it until they start Netflix because he's the headline for what was it called SummerSlam. You
Right.
know how you hear the music in the background. He's a headline for that. I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Not SummerSlam. Maybe WrestleMania. I don't know. He doing one of them, but
Well,
he he's not gonna be wrestling or anything like that. He's just basically holding the belt. That's all. It was just for the show. I'm pretty sure.
okay, so Triple H didn't make it. Well, because I thought in the commercial he was like, "When can I defend this?"
He did. That's what he said.
That's what he said. He's not defending shit. I'd be shocked if he actually gets in the ring, but you know, celebrity wrestling, it happens.
I was say sometimes celebrities want to get in there, man, but I'm telling you, one time, I don't know when it's going to happen. It might happen with Travis Scott, but one time they're going to end up fucked up, and it's going to be. I mean, it's happened before, but it's never happened in the new era that I'm aware of. They end up fucked up, and people are going to sue people. It's not going to be good. So, but
Don't get in the ring.
How do y'all feel about us bringing the Hardcore Championship back? There's been a lot of controversy around the idea of bringing it back. Some people want it, some people don't want it for assorted reasons. Like, what do y'all think?
As myself, I like seeing it back. But as a fan of the game, without going hardcore, we're already seeing way too many injuries in this current era. I mean, look since WrestleMania. Look how many injuries they're putting out. And none of this is hardcore. None of these are the all over the stadium matches or anything like that. It's just people getting sloppy with their technique. And I think the hardcore matches actually in some ways it tightened technique up, but in other ways it let them be a little bit more sloppy because these matches you're supposed to be just fucked by the end. So personally I'd like to see it back if they can keep the cast right, but I think it's bad for the sport. I think we're going to see more people hurt, and not just kayfabe hurt, but legitimately hurt. And I don't think the company can afford to have 22 wrestlers on the injury list right now and not able to bring someone back because they're all actually hurt.
Interesting. How do you feel about it, G?
I'm good with it, honestly. Cause I mean, I kind of miss the hardcore wrestling, the ECW kind of shit. You got fucking Sandman in the crowd, fucking kid banging his head with his fucking stick and shit. Just I miss that kind of energy. I agree with Josh said. They have to tighten up if they're gonna actually bring back like hardcore wrestling. Having the barbed wire matches, the TLC matches, shit like that. Hardy's, Dudley's. And I feel like the only reason they're doing it is because NXT had that show in the ECW building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're bringing it back, because it got so much hype behind it. So maybe they're pushing for ECW style segments on both of the shows now, or some shit like that. Or maybe they fucking create a new show, have different talent come through, split the talent up even more.
Well, it's really interesting because you know how I said that the women were going to be getting a women's Intercontinental Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this hardcore belt is the offset of that. Maybe they're going to do a women's United States and then a hardcore championship that can span both genders, right? Because obviously anyone can win the hardcore title.
Right.
Now that's assuming the rules are the same as they used to be, but the weird thing is I really don't know if they're going to be able to do it how they used to do it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we can't do headshots. But we've also come a long way since Vince. We've come a long way since knowing about CTE and how to avoid it and how to stay safe. and wrestlers have become innovative with how they do hardcore wrestling. So maybe it'll be similar, but I just don't. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to, with me. We'll have to see. I don't think injuries are going to be as big of a thing. Yeah, there's more risk, but I just think that I think that wrestlers work safer than they ever have before. Even seeing what we're seeing now with so many injuries, I still think that wrestlers are working safer than they ever have.
And you know what? I'm gonna speak on this. Granted, back in the day, they didn't take time off for injuries. They popped pills, reset bones, and just kind of, went back to daily work. Here now, they're taking care of the body. So yes, if there's an injury, they're gonna actually see about it. They're gonna take the time away. So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing wrestlers actually take care of themselves instead of just popping pills and getting back in the ring.
Yeah, and this could also be just an experiment, like the 24/7 title was, right? 24/7 title was just an experiment. They were like, let's see what happens with it. It was cool for a little bit, then it lost momentum, and everybody thought it was shit. So
I mean,
well, when you give it to 4 civilians, I mean, that's when you're running out of shit here. When you got to give it to a fucking regular guy.
Yeah,
I mean, they basically made it a comedy skit because they put it on Truth. So
what's that new?
Still has it, right? He was the last person to have it. He's technically the longest reigning champion in WWE history.
Oh shit! Probably.
Yep, I think.
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure that is it. That R-Truth has it and has had it. And it hasn't been officially decommissioned yet. So, yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to Finn in the back. So Finn's in the back just trying to hype up Liv, make Liv feel better about her life choices for everything that just happened out there with Rhea. And then he goes and gives Dom some advice for his match later on in the night. And there's just there's that weird tension in the bloodline, or not the bloodline. There's this weird tension in the Judgment Day right now. And I don't know, like, do we break Judgment Day up soon? Because that doesn't make much sense to me.
They're not gonna break it up. I think they're gonna have another section of it or faction. So they'll split off, but they're not completely getting broken up. Yeah, Finn and JD are gonna do their own thing, I'm pretty sure, and then you'll have Nam, Liv, and Carlito and Raquel kind of in their own group doing their own thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, also, Nikki Cross was the last one to win, and they retired it 2 days after she won it. Yeah.
So Nikki Cross. Okay, so it has been retired then.
Yeah, it got retired.
That's what it
literally
was.
2 days after.
R-Truth has the most title wins. He won the
Yeah,
title
he has,
47 times or some dumb shit like that.
He's won it
I say, if you look up how many times did R-Truth win the 24/7 title, it'll say something like 27. It's something 7, I thought, like 27 or 37 times. It's something crazy.
Jesus.
All right. Well, while he looks that up, so after the Judgment Day little skit, we're gonna get the Miz vignette where he talks about the Wyatts, brags about tricking the Wyatts, the Wyatt Six. Karrion Kross is basically saying that he fancies himself to be a truth teller of sorts, and that, like, I don't know. I will be honest that after the QR code that wasn't really a QR code, after the Wyatt's turn of the vignette, I got a little bit more interested in it tonight. I mean, I know it's later on in the night, but I'm just gonna ask here: do either one of y'all know who the hell was tied up? Did y'all catch who that was in the vignette?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I want to go back and look at it.
Honestly, I did not. Yeah, I didn't catch it either, and that was the thing. Like, I was trying to figure it out, and I was hoping that they would hoping they would show the person again, but they just never did.
If anything, it's what's the dude name? Not fucking Carrion, but the bald headed dude. What's his name?
All something or other.
Paul Ellering?
Yeah, Paul Ellery. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, they may have got. You know what? That I mean, it didn't really look like Paul Ellering. It looked like some random white dude. But
Oh, that's what Paul Ellery was.
Wait, oh no, it's not. It's not him. I don't know who the hell that is.
that's what I'm saying. I have no idea who that guy is.
Oh, f-
He looked familiar to
Maybe
me.
it's-
Though. When I saw him, I was like, that guy looks familiar, but I just couldn't put my finger on who he was.
Not sure.
I mean, I even tweeted it out. I was like, who is this guy? And nobody had an answer. No one could give me an answer.
No, because I don't know who the hell it could have been.
Yep. So, I don't know. We'll find out in the coming weeks, though. Whoever they're torturing, we'll figure it out. I know that's a fact. So, but yeah, moving on to Gunther, right? So we had like these 3 back-to-back-to-back segments, which isn't. I mean, I really wish they would have had more matches, but it is what it is. We have Gunther giving Ludwig like a pep talk, saying, "Hey man, you need to go out and get what's yours. You need to go out and do things for you. You don't talk for me. You need to talk for you." All that kind of stuff. And he's like, "If you go do that tonight, figure something out tonight, I will take care of Damien. You won't even have to worry about Damien. It's gonna be fine." So Gunther takes his jacket off as Ludwig walks away, goes over, and you see Damien, what I guess is like signing autographs for people or something, you know?
No.
He attacks Damien, and Damien actually gets the upper hand from him when he goes to grab a lead pipe. Damien kicks him in the balls or kicks him in the stomach or something. Gunther's down and out. Which, I mean, honestly kind of makes Gunther look like a bitch. I mean, like, if he got kicked in the gut and then he was just down, like, these little segments are cool and everything, but they need to be more devastating, right? Like, you can't just, I'm going to kick you in the stomach and then you're just going to lay there and let me talk shit over you.
Well, I mean, it's like Damien said, he's the king in the streets. Well, you know, Gunther's the ringing kind of whatever shit. So it was some street shit Gunther was trying to pull, and Damien wasn't having it. So it made him look like a bitch in the street. So you got to get Damien in the ring where he can win.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I just, again, we've talked about this too. I still don't like the direction we're going with Gunther. Like, I don't like this whole, like, he's questioning himself and all this other stuff. Like, just the problem is the problem with him is the same problem that they did with Asuka, and with with Asuka, they built up this long streak where she didn't lose at all. And, you know what I mean? Like, they built up this long streak where she didn't lose at all, and then all of a sudden, like, she's just a normal wrestler. They built up this long streak with Gunther where he didn't lose at all, and now all of a sudden, he's just a normal wrestler. And it just doesn't... I don't like streaks. I'm not a fan of streaks. Like, any kind of streaks. The streaks that Dresch has in his underwear, like, any kind of streak. Not a fan of it at all. So,
look. So I give credit where credit is due. Asuka, they gave her a streak. They were like, all right, she's gonna be unstoppable. Didn't have any backlash for losing her first match. No, Gunther, it shows some story to that. It's telling the story of how a wrestler can lose their confidence because he lost to Sammy. Yes, he won the world title, but
It's his papa didn't beat him enough.
his papa did not beat him enough. He lost in front of his family. You know how devastating that shit is?
no.
But, well, I mean, you know, I ain't even gonna go there with you, but I'm just losing in front of your family. I guess it sucks, you know. They're looking at you. You laid out in the ring, spread like just out, and they just looking at you in disappointment. Like,
You
damn,
said that,
I raised you better than. They jumped me. It was one person.
Like,
I got hit 8 times.
like the Kevin Hart
You
skit,
telling me what-
Gunther's laying there. Dad walks up, close your mouth before someone puts a dick in it on the yard. What you say? What? Because there's a dick out behind me. We professional. Oh,
First
man.
of all, and Raw ain't hit Netflix yet. We gotta wait 2 more months.
Yeah, so we gotta wait 2 months and then we can start seeing Ashley's chaps. Saw that firsthand.
We gotta wait 2
Yeah.
months and then we just can't watch Raw because the shit won't ever load.
It's
Fuck it.
that was
Yo,
crazy.
first of all, leave my Tyson out of it. Sorry. they were wrong. They were wrong as shit for that.
The fight was rigged.
I don't even give a shit about the fight. Why they put that man's ass?
No, you know what the best part of the night? The best part of the night for me was fucking Stone to Cloud 9 Shaq. Talking about him and Gronk doing the NBA versus NFL fighting league. And, bro, Shaq was gone.
Look,
Motherfucker high as hell.
Look, Gronk is pretty much retarded, but he was drunk as shit. All right, like Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk was too.
Gronk was blown.
Gronk was drunk, but fucking Shaq was just hot.
Shaq was gone. That motherfucker, he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He was just saying shit.
He said, "I want to start a fight." Gronk said, "I'll be the first fight. I'll fight with you." All right. Okay.
No, I love that because it's like, oh yeah, we'll get to it, buddy. And Gronk goes, buddy, man, I'm ready to fight your ass. What?
Told you, Gronk is dumb, and then when he drinks or smokes, he gets more dumb. It just multiplies. I mean,
Damn.
and look, and I'm only saying Gronk is dumb because of what you saw on the Tom Brady roast. If you watch the Tom Brady roast, man, you know.
That motherfucker was.
That's
He
what
ain't
I'm
all the way there.
I'm gonna say, you already know his motherfucker was fucked up.
But all I'm gonna say is that cameraman needs to be fired though. Like Mike walking away, he zoomed in on his cheeks. I'm like, man, turn the camera off.
The biggest problem is like that was premeditated. Alright? Because Mike goes to the reporter, he says, hey, the guy says, what do you think's gonna happen tonight? He says, a savage victory. And he says, a savage victory, thanks Mike. Daps him up. Mike says, I love you. Kisses him. Turns around, ass out. Like, yo, it looked like he was getting back from a Diddy party. Or like what the fuck? Like, look, my man, they did him wrong. They did him wrong. They did him wrong out of the ring. They did him wrong in the ring.
It was not his night. That motherfucker need to be fired though. Whoever.
He does.
So-
That camera dude is never gonna work in show business again.
He cannot be working show business.
Like,
No,
How
what they did,
bad
they
do
probably
you
gave him a
think
raise.
the fucking company felt that bought that $2 million ringside seat for that?
yeah, you know what's funny about that is, they said that Mike kept biting his glove because he had a tick. It's really funny because you don't like he's done that here and there, but never that much. I believe what a lot of people were saying. He was biting his glove because he was holding himself back. I really do believe that.
Well, yeah, because the contract said, the actual contract said he couldn't throw his right uppercut and he wasn't allowed to fire his right hook. And he threw that right hook once and you could see him like look Jake Paul in the eyes and then go, oh yeah, and kind of step back into the, I'm an old man.
Yep,
I didn't know till after the fact though that the contract said, limited his punches. I remember him talking about it before it got delayed last time.
Yeah.
But when they drew up the new contract, nobody had said anything about stupid rules. And if you're going to take Mike's hook and his right uppercut away,
Yeah.
you might as well be fighting, Betty Ross.
Yeah, I knew they took the uppercut.
Yeah.
What I didn't know as well is that for him to get the $20 million, he had to make it to round 8. He couldn't, and he got no money at all if he knocked Jake out in the first 3 rounds. They made it so not only did he go the distance, but that Tyson couldn't really fight. And that's the thing. You take away his right hook and his uppercut, right? he's got to think about everything he's doing.
Yeah. All of his combinations got changed.
Yep, that uppercut is everything for him.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that until you just said they took away his uppercut and hook. I didn't know that. That's so fucked up. Jake Paul, you a piece of shit. All right, can we move on?
I mean, he is a piece of shit, but more importantly, he ain't shit, right? Like because a big majority of the people don't know about this contract that's allegedly going around, and if all of this shit in that contract is true, then Jake didn't want a fight. He didn't want to fight somebody. He wanted a payday. That's what he wanted. But Jake is also on camera saying that all boxing's rigged anyway. Like, he literally said it on camera when he started boxing. He's like, I've been doing this for a few months. He's like, I can tell you for a fact that every fight is rigged. So, it's on camera. I saw him say it. So, it is what it is. But,
all right, back to our sport.
Back to the fake stuff. Well, we were just talking about fake stuff. Back to the other fake stuff. So, yeah, it's like G was saying, Damien says, you might be general in the sheets, but I'm a king on the streets, or something like that. And,
I think that's what he said. Fine.
But then we're going to move to Sheamus and Bronathan Breaker.
Bronathan Breaker.
Look,
Bronathan.
Look, this is this match. I tweeted out to Triple H, which he hasn't tweeted me back yet. Triple H, figure that shit out.
When did this man start smoking?
This match had the ability to be an instant classic. Like, the fact that they fucked it up, like, I tweeted, I was like, look, man, like, y'all need to run that back, because that was actually a really good match. And to insert some asshole like Ludwig, you know.
Yeah, it killed it.
Yeah, it killed the whole thing. Killed the whole thing. And now he gets to dine out with Tiffany, who I'm pretty sure he's paying her off at this point. But now he gets to dine out with Tiffany.
There it is.
What the hell is that?
There's Berto.
It sounded like you were acknowledging the tribal chief. I don't know.
OTC, baby. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
But yeah, there were a few devastating moves in the match. I mean, that clothesline from the ring apron to the table or whatever before we went to that first commercial was pretty devastating. I thought that I thought Sheamus kneecapped Braun for real at that one point when Braun was going for a spear. I don't think Braun pulled back enough, and I'm pretty sure he got kneecapped in the face for real.
Probably did.
But the story here really is like we were talking about. Braun's gonna win. He's gonna retain his title via DQ because Ludwig gets involved, beats down Bronson. Oh no, I'm sorry, Braun Breaker. And he does a double kick to the stairs to Sheamus. And I guess my question is where do you guys see Ludwig fitting into this? Do we do a triple threat? Do we I mean, are we going to say that there's an injury now to the big fella? Like, how do we handle this?
I bet you they're going to send Shamu back to the sidelines.
Damn.
I mean,
what, to get more in shape or out of shape?
Nah, he's
So
going to
you
walk
can
around
get
with a shillelagh in the back and pick fights.
Getting burger after burger after burger. I think this goes into a triple threat.
You know, but Triple H was big on those in the beginning, but he's stepped away from them finally.
Yeah,
Those fatal four ways and the triple threats and the everybody in the locker room versus everybody in the locker room. We weren't allowed to see a one-on-one.
Well, I mean, War Games is coming up, so I feel like it'd be better to just put them all three in a match and give them that hopefully good-ass banger that we're all looking forward to.
We're going to see. Damn, I had something in my head. I was gonna mention it. And now I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh well. Oh well. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna have to start taking. Taking Alpha Brain. I swear, my brain doesn't work the way it used to.
Nope. Yo.
I'm getting there. So the next thing after this is we're gonna have the Bloodline trying to recruit Seth Rollins again. Now, when I say the Bloodline, I mean the original Bloodline, the OTC Bloodline.
The
Jimmy
Usi
Jey
Bloodline.
Uso, Sami Zayn, that Bloodline, the Waffle House Bloodline.
The way Jay lit up when Sammy mentioned Waffle House, that motherfucker, because he looked like a little kid. He said,
Yo,
Waffle House?
I'm pissed off. I am actually pissed off that you do that face so well.
I've done it. They got my fat kid. Come on.
The way
Somebody
that
said-
you turned your head and leaned back and looked to the left, just like Jay did, actually pissed me off, and I think it sent you back like 100 years. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Look, I was a fat kid. That shit. Waffle.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
God dang. That shit was
He said
so
it.
funny though. Cause Sammy's just doing a promo. He's just spitting his shit. And he's like, yeah, and then I'm gonna take him down to Waffle House, and Jay's like I can't do it. Shit. Sammy's like, these boys love Waffle House. Yeah. Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck?
You see him on Talking Smack or whatever. It wasn't Talking Smack. It was the other talk show that they were doing though, back in the day. And the Bump. That's what it was. Solo was on the Bump, and he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Did you get the fucking SUV that I sent for you or whatever?" And he says, "Yeah, I got it, my dog." And he goes, "Did they get the little waters in there for you like you wanted?" And Solo was like, "Motherfucker." Yeah, they can't. Yeah, I got him. It was hilarious.
Like he was living to just break all of them at the same time. He was living just to do that.
Oh yeah, Sammy loved that shit. But either way, this time around, Seth Rollins said that under no circumstances would he team with Roman Reigns. He said, "I'll team with you. I'll team with you. I'll team with you. I will not ever, under any circumstances, I refuse to team with Roman Reigns." Until next week when something happens, then I'll team with Roman Reigns. Pretty much what he said. He didn't say that last part.
We'll see. I don't know.
100%. I'm putting the big tasty seal on it. He will be teaming with Roman Reigns.
But you know, they've got so much backlash from that shit. I don't know if they'll actually go through with it.
So with the Seth Rollins thing, Seth Rollins still puts the OTC Bloodline at a disadvantage. They generally at least in the past, they've kept the team makeups the same. And OTC Bloodline now doesn't have a monster.
The monster is Seth and Roman.
Only if John Moxley comes back.
Nah, man, because Roman took out the entire Bloodline by himself until Solo got involved. I say Roman is definitely the monster now. He plays the monster, even though he's supposed to be just the leader. He plays the monster. But also, Seth is billed as a monster slayer.
True.
Like that's like
Or
he's
Beast Slayer.
He's a
Literal
Beast
nickname.
Slayer, Monster Slayer, whatever. Like he says all of those things, and all of those things are on a shirt now. So that is his moniker. So technically, Seth would be the monster if he's the Monster Slayer. But I do see what you're saying. Like what you're saying is usually each side has a big man.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
And you're right. It is weird that they don't have a big man, but fuck it, they'll make it work. that's what Triple H said. He said, "Fuck it, pal, we'll make it work." So
I mean, shit. New Bloodline, they have two.
oh yeah, they got Jacob and Braun.
Yeah. Let's say everybody forget Jacob right now. No, that motherfucker's a monster.
Everybody's forgetting Jacob right now because
Yeah, but by monster, I'm more talking, looks like he ate half the locker room guy.
You don't think Jacob looked like he ate half the locker room?
No, Jacob
At
looks
least-
like he hit half the locker room.
Dom looks like he sucked off
Jeez.
out the locker room. All right. So
Oh my god! All right.
we're- Liv got the other half. All right. War Raiders
Ugh.
versus. So now we're at War
With
Raiders.
Raquel as the puffer.
If
Oh, all right.
yeah, that's a I've not heard that phrase
Yo,
in
I got to
years.
go.
In
I got
years.
to go.
That is so.
But you
fucking-
both knew what it meant.
Yeah, because like you know what I mean. Like yes. I knew what it meant. 100%. That's funny.
Wait. What did you say? You said the puffer,
Fluffer.
right?
The fluffer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was making
Yeah.
sure. I was making sure I heard what I.
Yeah, that shit. That shit.
I wanted you to be wrong.
That's just that's an old ass term. I mean, it's a term still used, but it's an old ass term. That's funny.
How
Anyway,
you know it's still you?
Diddy had 3 of them.
That's how you know it's still you.
hey, you gotta keep it up some way in the free call. But hey, I mean, I just
Ooh,
assume.
gross.
What else would you call it now? Now
I don't
just a
know.
sentence, it's
I
the
don't
person
call it
that sucks
anything.
your dick in between. Now it's just the definition of it. So
You know, we went like 5 minutes without saying the definition. I'm just saying.
Ooh,
it's true.
Jesus.
We all knew what it meant. But either way, we're at War Raiders versus the Chia Pet, the walking Chia Pet Carlito, and the dirty.
So I will
Cotton
say, with this, and I mentioned it in the chat, I had a few weeks there where I wasn't able to watch, and I guess that's when the Raiders came back.
Yeah.
I know Ivar had issues and all that. Ivar looks like he shit Carlito out. He looks like half of what he was. He's really like, he looks like he's in a hell of a lot better shape than he did before.
Yeah.
Like when they said it was Ivar, I didn't recognize him for a few seconds. I actually had to look, and it's like, oh shit, it is him. So that was my first impression with them. It's the first time I'd seen them since they came back.
Yeah, no, Ivar's a fucking beast now. I mean, he was the beast before him. Now he's just.
No, all I know is it was really nice. It was really nice to see Eric. It's always nice to see Eric come back now. I mean, like he's been back every week that he's re-debuted, but it's just nice to see him back after his motorcycle accident. I know that he laid a bike down basically. So the fact that he was able to recover and didn't get severely fucked up. I mean, he did. He was out for like a year plus.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like the fact that he was able to work his way back is phenomenal. So, I love how Dom got ragdoll in the beginning, like ragdoll. You know, it's bad. One thing I gotta say, I'm gonna just mention it, and y'all let me know how you feel. Be honest, don't hold back. Is it a problem that every Hispanic wrestler emulates Eddie Guerrero? Like, do they not have another idol? Is there no one else they can look up to?
In WWE, no. No, Ray would be
In
the other one, but
WWE, as a luchador or a Hispanic wrestler, you are either some form of Eddie Guerrero or you're Dom, or not Dom, Ray.
Ray.
In the WWE, those are your two Hispanic personalities. I hate to say that. That's a stereotyping that's been around for years. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
there is no in between.
I mean-
There's no other.
I mean, outside of WWE, yeah, there's plenty you can go off of. Like, Super Calhoun. What's another one? Dragon Lee before he even became WWE. Like outside of WWE, he would be a legend. Like a whole bunch of other wrestlers and luchadors, you know, they could moniker off of. But as far as WWE fans, they may not understand, you know, especially the ones that are watching now. They may not understand the old luchadors, you know, outside of Eddie and Ray, because those are the only two that's mentioned in WWE.
Fair enough. All I know is I'm gonna be pissed off when Penta and fuck, I had his
Ray.
name and I forgot it.
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, Penta and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Penta and Phoenix show up, and then like 2 weeks later, they're just like, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna be livid. I'm gonna be livid. Like, if I see either one of them do a Trey Amigos, I'm going to that Raw, and I'm gonna talk to him.
I think Penta does do that.
I'm gonna go talk to him. Be like, y'all do that shit again.
I think Penta does do that in his style matches. He does the Three Amigos. But again, Eddie was very popular. That might not even be Eddie's thing. It's just Eddie made it mainstream.
Fair enough. Either way, I think that, I mean, everyone heel and face, they all pay homage to Eddie Guerrero, which again, it's great to pay homage to somebody, but man, every single match, every single night, every single time, every single thing, like, come on. Like, it got to the point now to where, like, Ray's like, I'm paying homage to Eddie by having one of my toys have a lowrider in it. It's like, bitch, you had nothing to do with that lowrider. Like, and that's the thing. I don't want to sound like Chavo Guerrero, because Chavo a bitch. But, like, I just, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Didn't we talk about this last podcast?
A little bit.
Yep.
Motherfucker, let it go. All right, let him have it. It's
No.
all right. They're not gonna make an Eddie Guerrero toy. Let him have it.
What? Yeah, you're probably right. All right. So Ivar at one point does a suplex to Carlito, or to Dom into Carlito. This is right at the end of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys notice that yellow ball fly out of Carlito's pants?
He lost his apple.
Is that what that was? Was that his damn apple in his pants? Because he
I'm pretty
hit
sure
the
it was an
ground
apple.
and something rolled off his body out of the ring. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's his
Why the
apple.
fuck what is it? I was like, what the fuck was in this man's pants?
Pretty sure it was the apple.
God dang. Legit. I was like, why? So,
Slam the ball.
yeah,
Yes, that's all it
after
is.
that,
You don't want to know where that apple was.
the fact that he bites that apple and spits it in people's face. You're like, here, my ass apple. I'm gonna eat it and you're gonna taste it. Here.
That's some disrespectful shit, honestly. Like, yo, excuse me, where you pull that from? Put that shit back in your pants. Don't just spit that in my face. We
The
swinging.
fucked up thing is that's a sweaty ball apple. That's not
Yep.
even like he was wrestling a match. Yo, what if you get slammed on your front and your balls get jammed into the apple? Like, there's a whole bunch of I got a whole bunch of questions.
Pretty sure his balls didn't get jammed on the apple. I was like, oh, it landed.
It's part of the move.
Man, can you imagine you do a suplex to somebody and then they like turn the head over towards you and you check if they're okay and they're like, I'm not okay. The apple in my pants crushed my balls. It's like, what? They said we gotta go home right now. I need help. Oh shit.
Motherfucker, like, yo, throw up. Oh,
He throws up his own X. He said X. Hey,
it hurt.
So yeah. Anyway, the War Raiders win via War Machine. They destroy Carlito. After the match, though, Finn and JD gonna come down to the ring, get their beat down, stand tall over the group. And that's that for that match. Are we thinking that right now, as it stands, are we thinking War Raiders get the tag titles?
Yes.
I wish.
I'm actually saying yes too. I was thinking one of y'all was gonna say no. What do you think, G? You're Captain Chaos over there.
Judgment Day hasn't done shit with the titles. Get it off of them.
All right.
By that logic, we got somebody else we got to get off the titles. Cody. Raheem. He ain't done shit with it.
Raheem Rose,
But anyway.
He's had matches with them.
my favorite.
Just not lately. I mean, legitimately, the Judgment Day defended it once.
True.
That's it.
That's true. Well, you heard it here. You heard it from the Captain Conspiracy, if you will. I prefer to call him dark and disorderly, but you know.
Captain Conspiracy, Mr. Tinfoil.
I know, that's what I'm
Calling
saying.
somebody
I
Captain
meant
Conspiracy.
chaos. I meant chaos, not conspiracy. You're right.
Oh,
I called myself out.
okay.
I was too busy thinking
Chaos
about the
makes
dark
sense.
and disorderly line.
Bro, conspiracy. I was sitting here going, what?
Well, see,
That's
what's
your
wrong-
ass.
Yeah,
That's
that
what's
is-
wrong with America now. They get shit wrong because they try to think of racist shit to say.
Good
Like, how
God.
can that be racist? 2 + 2 is 5, right? Yeah. All right. How can that be racist? Monkey.
Just say monkey at the end of the answer. That's racist.
God damn.
You know what's fucked up about that monkey? Honestly, that looks more like Dreschen than it does George.
Damn.
Oh Jesus! All right, so
What the hell?
let's see. We get the Wyatt vignette. We already talked about this. Have someone locked up. Bo says he tried to warn the Miz, and what happens next is on the Miz's hands. His hands are the color of crimson, the crimson red. Yeah, all that happened.
He tried to be Bray so hard that when he was talking, like the face, the look, the way he tried to speak, I was like, it's not the same. I
I
know
be honest?
I know. What's up?
I saw Bray for half a second when the vignette started.
Yeah, yeah, because it looks just like the motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
But when he started talking, I was like, okay, that's not Bray. It's
Yep.
just not him.
Mhm.
He ain't got that twang like Bray did. That passion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, even when he laughs when he's in the ring, you know, like he doesn't
Mhm.
sound like Bray. The laugh doesn't sound menacing as much as it sounds like someone simple saw McDonald's and they're excited. Like that's. That's I'm just look.
So simple, so McDonald's. They started with
Hey, that's just Jesus Christ.
That don't make no damn sense.
But no, that's yeah. I mean, like, and
Oh.
again, I think he's getting better at doing what he's doing. Like Bo, like if I'm being honest, I think he's doing better doing what he's doing. It's just we all know it's not Bray, and I really want to see him come into his own thing. That doesn't have to be
Yeah.
separate from Bray, but I want it to be
His own.
his own
It's not-
version of it, like his actual own version
Right.
of it.
Speaking versions of Bray, there's a rumor around. I just read it 20 minutes ago that they're trying to bring the Fiend back by using Braun Strowman.
I heard that they were considering using Braun Strowman for something, but I didn't know it was the Fiend. That's very interesting.
The Fiend. I don't know how I feel about that. I genuinely don't know.
I don't think it's a good idea to use one of Bray Wyatt's legitimate characters, like someone he actually played. I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know. I heard it out. I genuinely just didn't know how to feel. Like I feel the same way, but then again, I'm like maybe it could work, and maybe that's just me going off of the failed usage of him, and I want to just see that version again. But I don't know.
I mean, Strowman doing it would be pretty intense. I will say that. I'll
Mhm.
give it that. Like he'll be a monster. Definitely be a monster.
Mhm.
So I don't know. They would have to play it very delicately. I think.
Yeah.
Now, what do you
That is
think?
what they're
What do you
doing.
think, Dresh? Would you buy the shirt? Would you buy the Braun Strowman Fiend shirt?
I have to go back and look, but I think we actively got rid of the Fiend. Like, he didn't just go away. Well, he did when Bray, But
Yeah.
the Fiend, I think they wrapped a bow on it to make sure we didn't have that storyline. So they'd have to edit their storylines.
Yep.
So I don't think I'd like to see the Fiend back from that, just because you know how I am with storylines. And at the same time, like you said, they're using a character that's already been used. It feels like it's in poor taste.
Yeah, a little bit.
That would be like, the WWE signing one of these 573 Kane clones that are in independent wrestling right now.
Yeah, the one guy that's called Gain. He's a gay version of Kane, or cocaine.
Yeah, there's cocaine, there's Gain. I've seen purple Kane, yellow Kane. There's a bunch of them.
They're treating the motherfucker like he's Yoshi.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's a green Yoshi. Oh, it's a yellow Yoshi. It's like, bitch, they all do things. It's a white Yoshi. That's one snorts powders. It's like, God, okay, cool. So yeah, getting back on track though. New Day is I will say Xavier Woods is in the back, talking with Otis and Maxine Dupree and Kira Tozawa. Yes, I struggle with Tozawa's name the most sometimes. Maxine Dupree wearing very nice outfit. Otis wearing his free Otis, and Tozawa being Tozawa. Anyway, they're walking down the thing. They find Xavier Woods and they congratulate him on 10 years on being with the WWE. However, I gotta be honest, I don't think that was actually his 10-year anniversary. He's been with WWE a lot longer than 10 years.
Yep. Maybe.
Because he wasn't even Jamaican in 2014. Sting came back in 2000.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
He wasn't even Jamaican anymore.
I think it was more so the New Day's 10-year anniversary. Because
okay.
I thought that was supposed to be this week. Maybe
that would make sense. That would make sense. 10 years as the New Day.
I thought they were supposed to celebrate it this week.
Yeah. Maybe they may have just taken it off the books because they didn't have enough time. I mean, 2 hours isn't a lot of time.
But I mean, that's a fucking hell of a storyline to just be like,
It's true. It's true. But either way, we did push the storyline a little bit tonight. Xavier Woods comes up after Otis asks, "Hey, what's going on with you and Otis?" What's his name? Kofi kind of hesitates a little bit, and then Xavier Woods and Kofi get into like a little argument. Otis is going to interject himself, and then Xavier Woods calls them clowns and says, "Hey, we're going to fight y'all and beat y'all next week, and that'll get us back on top." And I was like,
okay,
beating the Alpha Academy will get you back on top. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it works.
Just gonna send it.
So I don't
So
know.
you're saying I don't know. I think we're gonna somehow see more of a split between the two of them.
Yeah, it's coming.
Because, like you were saying, beating the Autism Academy shouldn't boost you anywhere.
Beating the Autism Academy. That's fucking.
Damn. Fuck, I forgot what stroke. So who do we see turning? Are we just gonna follow the storyline and have Xavier turn?
I think so.
Or is it gonna be a surprise Kofi for the turn?
No, I think
it's gonna be big.
Biggie.
I think it's gonna be Xavier.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna have Xavier attack Big E at some point too.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're gonna have Xavier attack Big E at some point to really solidify how much of a heel he is. And I think the heel turn is gonna lead to him getting the IC belt. He's never held a title.
Huh. Yeah.
You know, like
They'll give it to him for 48 hours.
he might
Damn.
get the hardcore
I mean,
championship.
I mean, to make it really even on the New Day, they need. Shut up. We're not gonna talk.
Man, I missed what you said because you were sucking on a Five Guys.
Wow, that is. You're a bitch. No, what I said was they need to give Xavier the world title belt to make it even for the New Day, so all three of them could have world champions.
Oh, yeah.
Why they don't? Like Kofi was WWE champ, Biggie was the WWE champ. Why Xavier get the fucking ass end of the stick?
Because Brock
Which
Lesnar,
is why he's.
Brock Lesnar isn't coming back. There's no one to beat him.
What? Fuck. God damn. When you're right, you're right. Why isn't Brock Lesnar coming back?
Because Vince isn't back.
Oh yeah, he did say he wasn't coming
Not
back, and
interested
Vince
in
was
coming
coming back.
if Vince is gone. Vince was the only one that could bring him back.
That's wild.
Yeah, he said it
That
multiple
is-
times.
That is wild.
Yep. So, but we're gonna get to our main event now. Bronson Reed, big Bronson Reed. This dude's really had one hell of a year, to be honest. He was nothing at the beginning of the year, and he's going to War Games now. Good for him.
Yep.
Versus Seth Rollins. He's gay. At the beginning of the match, the Bloodline. No, he's not gay. I don't know if he is. Whatever. I don't care.
I will say, with that comment, he dressed in his own closet today.
Ah, yes.
Because he had to be serious. He had to be serious when he declined. Cause serious business.
He said if I'm wearing glitter, they're not going to take me seriously when I say no.
They can expect me to show up. Becky, take your blouse.
Speaking of him, the new store that I was talking about is like 4 minutes from his wrestling school.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
A new
And it's like 10 minutes
location?
from the coffee shop.
They're opening up a new location.
Davenport.
Yep. Davenport.
When's that go live?
They open that the scheduled open date is November 10th of 2025.
Okay.
He looked confused. He was like, "Excuse me, what?"
My brain was like, I
They'll-
was doing calculations. I was like, hold on. I think that's past.
No, they're not even starting building until like I think it's March before they even start working on the building. So
Gotcha. That should be the goal right there. All three of us should be on that opening.
Yeah.
G,
I give it a shot.
I'm giving you a goddamn year. A goddamn year to apply to this. Look, I gotta give you time in advance, but don't. Why are you looking around like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Look, ain't no Waffle House. We ain't going to Waffle.
That's when we get to open it. That's the first thing I would say. Y'all trying to eat Waffle House.
Yo, if that actually happened, we would all, you, me, and Drush would all die of laughter, and everybody would be like, "Can we send him home? What the fuck are you doing here?" Oh shit. Nah, but the beginning of the fight, I'm sure y'all remember. Bloodline came out. Then the Usos came out, and Sami Zayn, who was also feeling very oosy, he came out. And they fought off the Bloodline. They fought everyone off. Took them to the back, whatever. And while that was happening, the match officially got started. Seth's ear gets busted open at one point in the match, and they actually switched to a commercial really quick. I don't know if y'all caught that. His ear busted open, came back. The ref had his hands gloved up, and I think they had to stop the match. And I think they went to because if you remember, there was a commercial. We came back. Maybe 1 minute later, his ear got busted open. Went to another commercial.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I bet you they stopped the match to clean him up. Because, and ask the president, the ear bleeds more than bleeds more than other parts of the body. our incumbent would know all about. Anyway, sorry, that was
Fake news. It's fake news.
Jesus. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, do y'all know what move caused his ear to bust open?
No, because I didn't. I remember that point in the match, but I don't remember the move set in that area.
I thought you were about to say you didn't watch the show, and I was gonna be like, motherfucker.
You caught the highlights. Jesus. I read the summary.
Dresh,
What?
is that your pronouns on your shirt right there?
Oh,
No,
what?
I can't show you the entire shirt.
oh my god.
I'm just talking shit. I saw the whole shirt earlier. I'm just being. Oh shit.
I'm not your technician shop.
That is true. That is true.
It's probably.
That is true. I love all my techs though, man. They all.
That you're sending to represent your store in like 3 weeks.
Oh, congrats.
Oh, Mike ain't
He
dead.
gonna show off in that town.
We gonna suck some dick.
Man, we are live. Mike might be he might be my one viewer. Like,
Just wait, give it a second, see if it goes down to 0.
Oh, shit.
it won't
He'll
go down
come
to
in
0.
tomorrow
He's gonna bring all
complaining.
his friends and be like, watch my boss who hates gay people. It's like, Jesus.
But I mean, did we say anything wrong?
I don't know. We'll figure out if I have a job tomorrow. If anybody I know watches.
Oh fucking Jesus Christ!
Oh shit, man. We just playing with that line. I swear to God. This podcast goes somewhere, and then 10 years later they'll be like, look at these clowns when they started the shit they were saying.
Ooh, tough.
It happens.
Ooh, don't go back too far. Ooh.
They're gonna go back too far. They're gonna watch some of the Call of Duty clips you got. That's gonna be the problem.
They gonna go back too far. They gonna see Big Tasty on your channel.
Oh my god!
Those first
Look
couple
at
Big
this.
Tasties are cringe.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look at this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking
Hey, y'all,
Paps.
Big Tasty.
I'm drinking Paps.
Yeah.
What? You drinking what? Drinking what?
That's a-
You fucking
it was-
list,
Look,
bitch.
that was a rough time of my life. All right, I hadn't gotten none in like 6 years. All right, it was you start doing weird things. All right.
I thought the no chitty ain't got you some.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You putting the man's business out like that? Wow.
I don't care.
Then the burger.
I ain't got nothing to hide
Oh
in
my
life, man. It don't
I
matter.
say, wait, motherfucker been putting everybody's business out there.
It don't matter, man. Yeah, say it don't matter. I'm just like Mike Tyson. I don't care about legacy. You know what's legacy mean? When they
Oh,
wanna
shit.
die, we dead. We gone. You see
Too
you do that
fuck,
interview
man.
with that little girl? Yo, that little girl was like,
Okay. All right. She got struck a nerve. Like, all right, I ain't need to get you that bike. All right, cool.
She said, thank you for sharing that. I've never heard someone say that. Like, yeah, because you're 12. Like, you don't even know what the hell he's really saying. He's just talking about being dead. Like, that's crazy.
Terrible stuff.
Either way, after we get back from that commercial break, a lot of just tomfoolery goes on. Basically, what ends up happening is Solo's gonna come out, stand on the announcer's table, and Solo's a dork, man. I tell you what, the dude's a dork. He's just standing on the table. He's like interacting with the announcers. He's trying to be a heel, but he's like also trying to be like a fun, good guy in a way. Like it's annoying. I don't like Solo. He ain't it, man. He just ain't it. I'm telling you, switch him and me for an episode, just one episode. He'd be on the podcast. I'll be on the show. I'll have the Ula Fala. We'll see what happens.
We get the better end of that stick.
Just say, oh god. No, my thing is, you gotta think. Since you're so annoyed with him, isn't he doing his job?
I guess so. But also,
All right, then. That's all you need to know.
Also, I just want y'all to imagine me and Solo swapping parts, places.
Okay.
Me and Solo, look,
Somebody about to be upset. Like you say, it's probably Solo. What is this? Oos? What is this? Oos? What's going on?
Fucked up thing is, if I were the one to look down and be like, no wonder you mad all the time. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
So, God, no wonder you hit people with the thumb. You can't hit people with this. No, but can you imagine me and Solo switching places, and then it's fucking Jacob for two behind me like this, and he's like, Big Tasty, I love you. I love you, Big Tasty.
He has thought about this before.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This looks like a jail scene. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't look right. brother, somebody standing behind you, just you in particular, said, I love. Watch your ass.
I'm feeling romantic.
Watch your ass. Kiss me on my hot mouth. Oh, God.
Yo. All right, look. All right, we've gone off the rails. This is why we only got one person watching this. So, where the fuck? Okay, yeah. So Bronson Reed, after he gets on the table, Solo gets on the table, distracts Seth, and then Seth gets a Death Valley driver, a senton, and then a tsunami. He gets fucked up.
Yeah.
He gets hit with all this in less than 45 seconds. My man, my man dead.
Sick.
Like literally, he was about to do a top rope curb stomp, and Solo said, "Yo, Seth, what's up?" And fucking Seth said, "What?" Death Valley driver, senton, tsunami. Seth was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What the fuck happened? Like, I was on top 5 seconds ago. What the fuck is this?
Motherfucker, he just now woke up, said I won, right?
So I'm gonna take it back to when the Bloodline was asking him to join.
Yeah.
Yo, did you not see the PTSD in his eyes? When it was like, or Sam, I forgot which one said, it was like, you know how you did that for Cody? We need you to do that again. Yo, something looked like, nigga, my body was done. I was limping. They had to carry me out. You want me to do this again? He had PTSD.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't.
He got the stare.
He looked, he said, you want me to do what?
It was Sammy that said that, and Seth was like, "You out your dumbass mind."
He said, "I ain't doing that shit again for nobody."
He said, "You better take that red scarf and go to fuck on." He said,
yo, for real, that motherfucker called PTSD. He said, "Fuck my body, my ankle, my knee, everything." The Rock calling me a bitch, slapping me with a belt.
Yo, Seth, a grown ass man, who was crying at the end of WrestleMania, not from happiness.
Yes.
All right,
He was upset.
He
got fucked up.
Have you ever ridden a car for like 6 months without getting an oil change? That's what Seth Rollins was. That's what Seth was at WrestleMania. He went 6 months after his oil light came on. Like he's fucked. He's overheated. He was done. He's cooked. Like, I don't know.
He came back for like 2 months, and they got 6 weeks.
Yep.
Yep. He
Yo.
left and Triple H said, "Welcome back. You're taking your tsunami. A tsunami? Really? That's not bad.
Fuck?
You're taking 6 of them. What the fuck?"
Yo, something sick. That motherfucker was like, yo, I'm going back to Tyler Black. I'm going to Ring of Honor.
Man, he went to, after that, he went backstage and Triple H said, "Man, that was really awesome." He's like, I didn't tell you to get a blood pack. He's like, why'd you get a blood pack? That's awesome. He's like, "Motherfucker, I don't have a blood pack. This is from my sternum. My sternum bleeding." So, bitch, I got liver damage, right?
Honestly, Seth needs to take an entire year off. Maybe 2 years, because god damn.
Nah,
He needs to be with Becky right now.
Yeah, I say it's Becky.
Yeah, I
right
see
now.
that.
But she's gonna be
She
coming
didn't.
back.
She didn't need to. He needs a vacation.
Well, I think what's gonna happen is that when Becky comes back, Seth's gonna dip. When Seth dips,
Maybe.
Drew or CM Punk are gonna come back. Like, I think that that's how they're gonna kind of work it, because it's really hard to have Drew, CM Punk, and Seth in the same building all the time because of that storyline and how hot that storyline is. So, like, you've got to get rid of Seth. Once Seth's gone, it opens the window for both of them to come back. Or just one of them, which will probably be just Drew. CM Punk can't go like he used to go, so I think CM Punk's going to be more of an attraction. But yeah, Seth's going to get his break. It's probably going to be right after Mania. He's just got to survive until Mania.
Like I said, I saw the PTSD in his eyes, and I fell for him. I was like, God damn, brother, hold on. Hold on, help is on the way.
My man was hurting. Now, Bronson wins the match. Raw goes out. Bronson holds our Solo holds up Bronson's hand, and we end the night. And that was pretty much it. Like I said, for me, Raw was a 5 out of 10. I do want to say that we are looking into reviewing a In Your House from the 90s. We don't know if we're going to do it yet, but we're looking into it. So be on the lookout for that episode. We'll be announcing it on Twitter, Facebook, all that good kind of stuff. Outside of that, that is all I have for the evening. I know I kind of changed gears abruptly, but it's almost midnight. I noticed we've kept y'all for a long time, about an hour and 30. So, gentlemen, do y'all have anything else?
Not really, no.
I will say, In Your House, Beware the Dog. Actually good. For the time it was.
All right. You watched it already?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take notes?
Yeah, no. I don't take I watch it again, and then I watch it the third time, and I'm like, all right, I know what happened.
This motherfucker watched it and went to Waffle House.
He's been off since noon. What do you expect?
Yo, fucked off, because, yeah, I was like, God damn, I'm home early. Well, I'm home early, but, yeah.
You're only an hour away from home. Why are you even in the hotel?
You want to drive an hour at 4 a.m. back and forth?
Well, no, but this is a multiple day
right.
thing.
Yeah, this is what I'm not done. I got to go back in.
What are you even doing over there?
Game move.
Oh, it's okay. It's a full move. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that store's in the middle of a remod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so people come and help in the remod.
Not for your store. You have like 4 things to move.
Let's say one person comes and helps, and I'm the one person.
I say I'm going to ask for you to come and help. I mean, you be able.
They gonna send you. Gonna ask for George. They gonna send you Leslie.
You're probably not wrong.
She walk in. Hello, what are we doing? What are we moving? Nothing. You're not moving anything.
Yo,
move a burrito.
Close the podcast out. Close the podcast out.
What?
Close the podcast out. Sign us out.
By the way, are y'all 2 creeps still texting that poor girl?
If you don't sign us out.
I haven't talked to her since the last time she attempted the game with us.
Gotcha. Well, no one's talked to her because she outs everybody. You text her, you say, hey, how you doing? She'll be like, remember that one time you texted me at 10 o'clock? It's like, what the fuck? She'll say it in front of the boys, and the boys are like, hey, yo, what you doing, man? All right.
What the fuck?
This is no longer wrestling related, so we're gonna sign off. We will be back here on Friday. Thank anyone who was watching. Please comment on this. Let us know if you did watch. Look, man, we're just here having a good time. If no one watches, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna do this. It's a good time. It's a fun time. So y'all have a great night, whoever watches it. And as always, it's me, your boy Big T, Dresh down below, G over there, snap into a podcast. Ah.
You took